Don't you hate it when someone puts a very large fan on your desk and you're trying to put your papers down so they'll stay there, but then they turn the fan on and they put it on high? Then your papers, they start going all over the place and they're trying to fly off and everything. The only way you're going to be able to hold it is keep your hand on there. But who has time for that? Well, I have a solution. You can use the OnePlus 6. Not only is it a smartphone, it also makes a great paperweight as well. I know that's not a practical use for the smartphone, but everybody has probably heard the specs and what the OnePlus 6 is all about, and I got mine back in around July of last year. And of course, coming up in May, they're supposed to be coming out with the OnePlus 7. But I did want to talk about the OnePlus 6 a little bit because I have been using it for almost a year. I've really enjoyed it. It has a nice headphone jack, takes wonderful pictures, has some great software manipulation that makes nighttime photos look really good. And I'll put up a few pictures of that. But one of the things I wanted to point out that makes a big difference is the price. The price of the OnePlus 6, or whichever one they're bringing out, the OnePlus 6T, the price is about half that of an iPhone. Now I realize some people like to have iPhones and they're a good phone, but whenever you compare pictures and speed like that, sometimes the OnePlus will be faster than the iPhone. And the pictures, sometimes, you know, they'll be a little bit better on the higher end phone, but is it really worth $500 more for not having the edges quite as crisp whenever you're not going to notice that unless you're like zooming in? And so I think it's important that, you know, you look at budget phones like this and that they're doing a great job of keeping up with, you know, the big boys, the Apples, the Apple product, and also Samsung Galaxy. Now, one thing that I do want to mention about this particular phone is that after I had it for about 2 months, I had a problem. There was some sort of software glitch that was going on that the phone would do weird things. It was refreshing like every 10 seconds. So if you were scrolling through Facebook, for example, all of a sudden it would refresh and start back at the top. If you try to play YouTube, movies or shows or whatever you're watching on YouTube, it would start out big, but then in about 10 seconds it would shrink it down to the corner. It would do the same thing with Netflix, and it did some weird stuff on my local weather station. You were looking at the diagram for the weather, and it's usually just 7 days. Well, it would just keep on going, but it was just repeating itself. And this is where things became different for me as far as my respect for OnePlus is the customer service. Because I had to contact them. I tried everything that I could think of to fix the problem myself. Didn't work. And so I had to hook up the phone to my laptop, and they had to go in from my computer, log into it from a distance, and then they had to upload and change some files in order to fix it. And that did fix the problem. However, I will say this, there are still 2 apps for whatever reason that will not work on my phone, and I'm not for sure what the problem with that is. But overall, I really like this phone, could recommend it, and you can save some money by getting the OnePlus 6 and not have to spend as much. Of course, like I said, this is not even a year old, and here they're about to come out with 2 models later, the OnePlus 7, which is supposedly supposed to be having a little camera that comes up out of the body and then goes back in. We'll see if those rumors are true. Since this is a short video, thought I would also cover a product that I just bought because there's not much you can say about it, but I will show you what it is. It's an LED desk lamp. Now, on the Amazon website where I got this from, this is what it says about it. It says TaoTronics LED Desk Lamp, eye carrying table lamp, dimmable office lamp with USB charging port, touch control, 5 color modes with 7 brightness levels. And it comes in black, white, or wood grain. Now I'll show you what this looks like. You have your power cable. And then you have, all in one assembly, the light. My wife had one of these in white and I had to get one. I got mine in black. What I really like about this is how adjustable it is. And it has, like I said in the description, it has all kinds of different light levels. You can make it dimmable down low or high, and you can change the color of the light. And I like how that you can move this around in any position you want, or you can take and move this thing like this and position it. You can twist it. It has all kinds of different ways that you can maneuver it around, and it puts out a really, really good light. I'm going to plug this up, so I'll be back in just a second so you can maybe see what the light looks like. I don't know how well it'll look on camera. Okay, I got the power on this thing. Turn it on, and you can see the light goes on like that, or you can dim it down. Again, I don't know how well you can see that. And then you can hit another button, and it changes the different colors. I'm sure you can see that. But overall, it's a really good lamp. I like it. Like I said, it adjusts really easy. It makes it easy for you to be able to get the proper lighting you need whenever you're trying to read something or trying to look at something. And you can adjust it to your preference on what color you like. So if you like this, I'll put a link to where I bought this. And if you want one, you can get one for yourself. I don't make any money from it, but just sharing with you things that I have tried and things that I really like. So if you like this particular video, then you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell.